Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen it. Y'all have sent me this. You can stop sending me it. I see it. I see the articles. I see the different videos. I see the different tweets. They are telling me they found a smoking gun, apparently, or some real hard evidence that Drake might have been botting his last album. So let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. We gonna chop this up with whatever way. I want to see what they're talking about. Y'all wanted me to cover this. Let's cover this. Shout out to the Ville and shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to hip hop. Let's go.
Drake had just gotten exposed for botting. There is a video that has surfaced of somebody showing another person on a video call how Drake bots his music and how he's able to obtain these top 3 spots on the album charts. This person explains in detail how they're able to do this for Drake and other artists that bought their streams.
Also, if you remember, Young Thug on the snitchathon, okay, let me go. The yapathon that he was on, where he kept telling on the phone call. Y'all remember when he said that? Didn't he say like Drake had to connect for the number ones? But regardless, like I said, this is why numbers to me don't necessarily matter as much as impact. I can feel impact. Trust me, no matter what the numbers say.
And this is the problem that we've been talking about. Drake likes to point the finger at Kendrick Lamar, but really he's just exposing himself. He's exposing that he's aware of botting. And now we have actual proof of somebody in this realm of botting, these bot farms, that's came out and explained the process and also explained that he's done it for Drake and other people. This is really big, and I don't want people to overlook this. We have to understand if Drake has it.
Yeah, we can't overlook it. That's why I got to cover it if you got somebody coming out and saying it. But let's see. You know, I'm not going to just go, it's 100% true, even if I do feel like if we look at the way that the numbers were falling off, the botted streams were getting removed, I have more evidence to believe this than not believe that there was some sort of botting just by how the drop off looked very unnatural. Like, and I've never seen, Drake literally holds the record for the biggest drop off now in Spotify history, which is like, that's saying something.
Has been pointing the finger at Kendrick. It's strictly because he knows that it happens because he's the one that does it. It's projection 101. And now we're going to take a look and see exactly what this individual said, who's in control of these bot farms. This right here is from Hip Hop Clips 36. Big shout outs to Hip Hop Clips 36 for sharing this video.
I ain't even gonna hold you for a long time. Listen, go join that Patreon right now. Go join the official Screwface Jean Patreon right now. Patreon.com/Screwface Jean. Link in the pinned comment. Link in the description. Listen, I just uploaded Ab Soul's Red Bull freestyle on there. Go get it. You can join at any tier and go watch it. I also have Kendrick Lamar's Heart Part 2 reaction on there. Go check it out. And I got a Freddie Gibbs exclusive one. And we're going to have a lot more uploading. Link in the pinned comment. Let's get back.
There is no code reduction here. Wow. If they support, they would be able to detect it because it's a very powerful tool. You know, last 3 albums. Yeah.
Wait. Is that now? Before we even get into this, like I said, if you like Iceman, that's on you. This isn't here to tell you change what your ears heard. Right now, if you're one of these people who likes it because of the numbers that it did, this might. And if that's the case, then you deserve to change the way you listen to it because you're a weirdo. But at the end of the day, as somebody who is keep bringing up other people botting, let's see if this is true. Now, this is kind of hard to fully hear. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they would have either not sped it up because the audio clearly is like some secondhand recording, but it also feel like they sped it up. Well, no, actually, I know why it's sped up.
There's no code reduction here. Wow. If they support, they would be able to detect it because it's a very powerful tool.
Well, it's not even that it's sped up. It's just that it's hard to make out what they're saying, and
they would be able to detect it.
Hold on. Yeah, I do speed it up a little bit just so the videos don't take too long. Hold on.
Because it's a very powerful tool. You know, last 3 albums. Yeah. I can share my screen and show you the process.
Okay, I can hear this one way better.
So this is Muhammad. Muhammad is the man who is helping people bot, and he's going to show the other person on the call how he does it.
Shout out to my nigga Mo.
Okay. So, please confirm if you can see my screen.
Okay, this is way better. Okay, so that intro was just some weird intro. All right, because the edits and all of that was making it hard to hear.
It's like a meeting call. God damn.
So it's pretty simple and it's user friendly.
Okay.
It's
Do
a
you recommend
VPN.
that the client use this directly, like the artist, or would you recommend like a back-end management team to handle it for them?
No, we don't need the backend management team. Once we have it, you just
I'm not gonna lie to you. There is a YouTuber named Stunted Growth Media. Stunted Growth. If you have listened to Stunted Growth, close your eyes. I swear to God. If you know what I'm talking about, and put it in the comment section if you know who Stunted Growth is. Close your eyes and listen to this nigga and tell me this doesn't sound exactly, I mean, accent, cadence, speed, the way they pronounce words. This literally, I'm like, wait a minute, is this Stunted? Because he also is a faceless channel. Now, I'm not putting no mustard on your jacket, Stunted Growth, but you got a voice clone out here. If this isn't you,
Back-end management team to handle it for them.
no, we don't need the backend management team. Once we
no, we don't need the back end management. Okay, my bad. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
have
But
it, you can manage it yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. As you can see right now, it comes with the memory functions. Once you do the settings, it will keep remember everything. And here we need to input the links for the albums, playlists, or tracks. Here we can import the accounts.
So they select the songs or the albums that they want to stream, but before doing so, they have to add a VPN so that way they can't be detected. I'm assuming they don't want people to get, tipped off at this specific location where all of these streams are coming from.
now, like I said, stream farms, bot farms have been a thing, right? And this doesn't necessarily mean Aubrey Graham is going in and himself paying for this. It can mean his label is doing it. It can mean his team is doing it. Now, as I see with the way that Drake interacts with Acadiddler TV and tries to control narratives and controls like things put out by the media and times, if somebody told me that he knew this was going on, okay, I'll put it like this. I don't know if he's the one doing it, but if this is happening for him, I 100% believe he knows it's going on. Absolutely. And which is why he believes so much that other people are doing it. That's why, right?
This is exactly what was broken down in the paperwork in the lawsuit against Spotify and Drake, the one that RBX had put out. He was explaining that they use VPNs despite his case getting dismissed. That doesn't mean that there's some truth to the stories.
From here, we can control the settings, how many streams we want, what's the cooldown duration time, and we are playing partial or full song.
Like I said, the way that Drake's streams fell off was very unnatural. Very weird. Like I said, you don't just obtain the record for the biggest fall off from day 1 to day 2 and then just, that is very fishy.
And this is track saving behavior, this is started search.
But like I also said, even if it came out and Iceman, all his albums were 99% botted, it wouldn't change what I heard. Or if it came out that 99% weren't botted, it would not change what I heard. At the end of the day, this is for the numbers mean you won people.
And here we have the proxies. So once
That's awesome.
and then the stream is done, we can see it here.
Typically, what size acts do you work with? Are you just with smaller clients, or do you also work with larger clients?
No, we work from smaller to biggest clients in the world, and
The smallest clients to the biggest clients in the world.
albums, the biggest clients in the world, and the 3 albums that were in the charts, in the top charts in last month.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with the guy. He's a pretty famous guy. You helped his team out, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, the 3 albums that are at the top right now, I helped them. The 3 albums that were in the charts, that's Drake's albums. Drake's albums have been number 1, his 3 albums for the past 3 weeks. That's the shit that academics is glazing.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with the guy. He's a pretty famous guy. You helped his team out, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. It looks like something we wanna get some help with. Let's talk a little bit about the numbers and kind of see, like, like kind of.
And the thing is, like, This is something I believe because also Drake needed his numbers to be a certain thing. They needed it. The impact, I'm let's be real. The impact of Iceman is not the impact of a I would say the impact of Iceman, it's not even like impacting my timeline or impacting outside. I feel like when I'm outside, as much as it even felt like God let God sort him out did in a way. Like it felt like, like the Vatican performance, the LV stuff, the Kanye, the interviews we are talking about Kanye and Travis have more about it than it feels like just Iceman. Because really, the speech about that's just with what I'm seeing. It doesn't. The impact does not feel the same. I don't feel like anything off of Iceman is even impacted the culture as much as whatever the single from Sexy Songs for You was. The Nokia. There's where I feel like that was more of a conversation because Iceman just feels like the conversation is strictly the numbers, how the numbers are falling off, and it's just not clicking the same way. It doesn't seem to be talked about or all encompassing. Like we're not even going to bring up GNX, but like it's not. And every time Jay-Z does a freestyle or Kendrick song leaks, it completely overshadows anything that's been going on with Iceman. So it feels like nothing could have happened during GNX to overshadow GNX. Nothing could have happened between the Drake and Kendrick battle to overshadow that. So it's just like,
ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. I told you, bro. I told you.
Now you can go watch the rest of this from the Ville channel to see what he feels about it. Like I said, he didn't mention Drake by name. He said he helped do this. Do we know if he's lying or telling the truth? I don't know. Now, with the numbers and how everything is falling off, I tend to believe more of the botting stuff because there's literally evidence where they've had to remove hundreds of millions of streams from Iceman, right? Or tens of millions of streams from Iceman. And those, you don't just remove those because you miscounted every single day, nigga. So yeah, there's botting. My thing is, how much is Drake aware of it? I think he's aware of it. I definitely think he's aware. I don't think he's reaching into his own pocket to do it, but I think especially now, if ever, he needed Iceman to do certain numbers. He was never going to leave that up to chance. I don't believe that. So we'll see. Is this the smoking gun? I don't know if this is a smoking gun. Now, is this help the theories? And if you add this with the other stuff, like the evidence of how much the streams have been falling off, how many they keep removing botted streams, now it just looks like this person was the person who was the botter. But we don't know. It's just the same. This is definitely better than a random academics call where he goes, yeah, Kendrick is clearly streaming, botting. But like I said, at the end of the day, you got to keep it fair. As much as I don't believe that Kendrick one because there's no evidence or proof and they had to come out and basically said they were lying, this one, there's more evidence for it to be true, but it's just like basically if you were going to try to defend Drake from botting rumors, you're going to act like this doesn't matter. If you believe he bought, you're going to act like this is a smoking gun. And to me, it's somewhere in the middle. I believe that Drake's album was botted, obviously. I saw the removed streams. I don't know who this guy or who he's connected to it, but like, I ain't going to lie to you. This makes me go to, my percentage of believing him off of just saying it, I mean, the internet's the internet, so I can't just believe off saying it. But like, it's definitely more than 60%, I believe. It's like 85%, 90%, I believe he botted a lot of his streams. And let's say 60%, I believe it's this guy who did it. But like I said, it's looking bad. I ain't even gonna hold you for a long time. Listen, go join that Patreon right now. Go join the official Screwface Jean Patreon right now. Patreon /Screwface Jean. Link in the pinned comment. Link in the description. Listen, I just uploaded Ab Soul's Red Bull freestyle on there. Go get it. You can join at any tier and go watch it. I also have Kendrick Lamar's Heart Part 2 reaction on there. Go check it out. And I got a Freddie Gibbs exclusive one. And we're going to have a lot more uploading. Link in the pinned comment. Let's get back.